Walmart continues to get all the good exclusives for Black Series, and this time around they have the ARC Trooper. This is from the original Clone Wars, way before the Clone Wars that we know and love today. I think this was 2003, so the animation style was very different. This exact ARC Trooper is Captain Fordo. They didn't name it Captain Fordo, but you can easily pass it on as a Captain Fordo because it's exactly Captain Fordo. I don't think there's anything missing. I really love the art package design on this. I don't think they're gonna make a second run, seeing that they never made a second series of the Clone Wars anniversary package that was exclusive to Target, which was Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi. There was a clone pilot, and there was Echo. So they only made that one wave. I think they're only gonna make this one wave here, unfortunately, because they could endlessly release waves of Clone Wars with packaging like this and it will sell, but they limit themselves to these anniversary releases, which kind of sucks. But anyways, there's the front of the package. On the back side we get a read-up, and then you can also see the timeline of Star Wars down below. The read-up reads, "The Clone Wars are brought to life in a unique animation style that captures the drama of this epic period. Jedi warriors lead clone troopers into battle against the evil separatist forces." Alright, and right off the bat, this figure is looking really good. Strong right out the gate. He does come with a few accessories, but they are all weapons. So we'll go straight into it here. We have the long blaster rifle. Then we have the shorter blaster rifle. Just all black plastic mold. We've seen that before. And then we get the dual wielding clone trooper pistols, which actually come packed in with the figure. It's already in the hand. Now the funny thing is, unfortunately, it is funny but unfortunate at the same time. The right hand is fine. It holds it. It's got a trigger finger that's meant for a gun, but then the left hand is one of those gripping hands without a trigger finger. So it's silly because he doesn't even hold it correctly. He just holds it by the grip. So it's just silly. So really, I mean, from far away, it's no big deal. It looks like he's dual wielding the pistols, but I don't know. I know it's there. I'm not going to pose it with it there, unfortunately. I wish he did come with a trigger finger hand, but I'm just going to holster it here on the side. We have the dual holsters there for both pistols, if you wish to holster it there. Now, something I really like about the figure is the actual paint on the figure. They actually painted the red. The plastic mold is white. And then all the, pretty much everything you see in red is painted, and it's painted very clean. The stripe down the pauldron, down the bicep, the elbow, the forearm is red, all painted. Here, very cool. We got the yellow buttons painted on top of the red paint. And then the helmet is painted as well, which we'll take a look at that right now. Alright, so here's a good look at that face sculpt, and the paint job is as clean as can be. Really like it. There you go. And then this is one of those helmets that technically could be removable, but they decided to glue it on the head sculpt. So they have the unmasked Clone Trooper head sculpt underneath. And what's funny is this time around, it's actually painted. It's skin tone colored. Normally it's just white, blank, unpainted head sculpt. But it threw me off. I thought this was a removable helmet. I saw the color. I'm like, oh snap, this thing removes. And it does not. It's glued on there. So if you want to remove it, hot water will melt the glue, and you can slowly pry it out, and you'll have a head sculpt. I don't know if the hair is painted. I'm not gonna try and pop it off, but it's there in case you want to remove it and have a unmasked Captain Fordo, or ARC Trooper as they named it. Assuming that maybe that storyline isn't very canon, so maybe Captain Fordo isn't canon. So somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but that's my guess right there. We have the pauldron painted. ARC Trooper pauldron. Torso sculpt pretty decent. It's just all white plastic. Down to the groin, and then the little skirt piece there, and down to the legs. So overall, it's looking really good. So in terms of articulation, we have the head moving all the way up about that high, which isn't a lot, but it is something. It looks down, decent, left and right, pretty good. Head tilting, we got the rangefinder going forward and back, and that's also painted at the top, so that's nice. Arms will go all the way up, but the pauldron will hinder it, so it's going to angle it out like that. It does have butterfly joints, so you can utilize that a little bit, which is nice. We don't have bicep swivels, but again, the butterfly joints kind of swivel the whole arm, so it's pretty cool. Single jointed, beautiful arms, These are the new Clone Trooper arms. Love the whole, I mean, this is the whole new Clone Trooper body mold from recent time. I think it's already like a year old, but it's still relatively new. It's better than the previous one for sure. We get the swivel there, swivel at the wrist with a side hinge, and then the other hand has a regular hinge. Diaphragm joint at the torso goes all the way around. Waist swivel, I think so. I don't know. It's not really moving, so I guess there isn't one. We have the torso swivel. Legs will kick forward, very limited, unfortunately. You're gonna have to like, let's see if we can angle this thing out. Yeah, angle it out a little bit. Then you can twist the knee to bend it, but then you have the little knee pad kind of angled out here on the side. But also the skirt piece kind of gets in the way too, so when you go, when you spread it apart, it's not going to go anywhere. You get thigh swivels, single jointed knees that bend further than a 90-degree bend there. Really good. Swivel at that knee. Ankle hinge forward and back. We get the rocker, and that's about it. So overall, I must say, paint-wise, sculpt-wise, and articulation-wise, I'm pretty happy with it. Also, the backside, we have this molded backpack, but it's really cool and detailed. So I really dig that. I'm surprised that it is molded, though. I try to separate it, and it's not budging. So it's definitely stuck there. I have no gripes about that, just pointing it out. Right, for some height comparisons, here is the Jet Trooper from Star Wars Battlefront 2 Gaming Greats. It's the GameStop exclusive, recently released and recently reviewed, so check out that video if you haven't done so already. Here is a regular 501st Trooper coming from the Archive Wave, and he stands about the same height, which he should, so he is sporting the older Clone Trooper body, which I don't like as much as the new one, but he still looks pretty good. And then here he is next to the Gaming Greats boss figure from Republic Commando, and he also looks pretty good. He does stand a little taller than Captain Fordo. So I had a feeling that this body mold was from Echo, and it is indeed. It's a reuse of the Echo from the Clone Wars Anniversary Target exclusive pack, and no big deal. I'm not complaining about that. I think this was a brand new mold at the time, so it only makes sense that they utilize it again on another ARC Trooper. But you can see here, paint-wise, totally different on Echo, and I can only imagine the head sculpt sitting underneath that helmet is this exact same Echo head sculpt you see right here, still colored and all. Now you see he did have the Phase 2 ARC Trooper helmet, and we got the Phase 1 ARC Trooper helmet over here on the left side. Overall, they did a great job, and I like the use of this body mold. It makes sense. So it is to be noted that the retail price of this figure is about $26 and like 50 cents, some weird price like that. Definitely don't agree with the price increase, but with all exclusives, they do always upcharge on Walmart exclusives. Unfortunately, I don't believe they should, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, I've already started selling toys in the collection, and I've already stopped pre-ordering everything. I just can't do it, especially the figures going up to $30 and beyond. 20th Anniversary Legends hitting $33 retail. It's a little absurd. So hopefully the greediness goes away, or whatever's causing this inflation goes away. But yeah, for 26 bucks, I think this is a decent figure. I just wish it was $22.99 at least. I think that's a fair price. If anything, give us the unmasked head sculpt I mean, what's the big, take the glue away. If anything, save your glue and make the helmet removable,
So no head?
Don't know why they force us to have the helmet stuck on there. So there you have it, guys. That does it for this review of Captain Fordo, or just ARC Trooper, if you wish. And it's another great addition to your clone army. Definitely will welcome this. I love the Clone Wars, and I'll buy anything Clone Wars, of course, and any clone captains, clone commandos, or whatnot. Whatever it is that we're missing, give it to us. I can definitely take, as much Clone Wars as they give us. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, let me know down below in the comment section and leave a like. I would appreciate it. Consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed already. And as always, guys, keep it locked in on this channel, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.